Hi, welcome back. This video is for Wednesday, April 15th. Yesterday, we brainstormed and wrote down some reasons and examples why regular school or distance learning was better. Today, what your task is you need to write an introduction for your piece. And then the next day, we're going to add all of our reasons. So we're just doing our introduction today. So I'm going to get a new sheet of paper. Okay, for our introduction, I like to start off with I need to hook my reader. So I like to start off with either a question, an action, or a story. Last time we did some questions to begin, so I'm going to show you how to do a little story, but you can do a question if you want, or something else. So here is my introduction. For your introduction, you need to hook your reader in. And then our last sentence is going to be our opinion sentence, which we put in a nice box, okay? So here's how I'm going to start. I'm going to start with a little story. I'm going to indent it because it is a new paragraph, so it's a few spaces in. I'm going to tell you a little story about how we moved on to distance learning. So I'm going to start off by saying March 13th was the last day of regular school for this year. Okay. When I'm looking at this, I should actually say for this school year. So your second grade school year. Okay. Since then, we have been doing distance learning. And then maybe my reader doesn't know exactly what distance learning is, so I'm going to explain that a little bit. I'm going to say, I now email my students lessons and don't get to see them in person. All right, so there's my little story. March 13th was the last day of regular school. Since then, we have been doing distance learning. I now email my students lessons and don't get to see them in person. Okay, I could add much more if I wanted to. Okay, it's up to you. Now I'm going to end my introduction with my opinion sentence, which could be found up here, the one we boxed, the one that starts with in my opinion or I think. Okay, so I'm going to end it with, in my opinion, regular school is better than distance learning. Okay, and then tomorrow I'm going to add some transition words to give my 3 reasons and examples. So that's what you have to do today is you're going to start off with your introduction, hooking your readers in with a question, a story, some action. All right, and your last sentence of this section, this paragraph, is going to be your opinion sentence. All right, so work on that. And if you have any questions, feel free to email your classroom teacher. Bye.